a specialty shot that I showed to Kelsay years ago, okay? It was like 5 years ago.
Yeah, say 5.
And when I was an assistant pro down in Florida, I was working at a private club and had a member, his name was Mr. Babbage. And he was like 90. He was the nicest guy. Well, he played in a lot of tournaments in like the 30s and the 40s. And the other assistant said, well, Mr. Babbage is gonna come, he wants to play with the new guy every time. And he said, he don't want to play golf, he wants to show you these different shots. So Mr. Babbage gets me on the golf course, puts me in the rough. It's 185 yards, okay, out of the rough, around these trees to this green. And he said, what are you gonna do with that shot, son? I said, I'm gonna lay up. He said, no, you ain't laying up. He said, let me show you this shot. So he shows me this shot, and I said, it's 185 yards. He said, what are you gonna hit? I said, hybrid. He said, don't get your driver. I said, driver? I said, out of the rough, 185 yards? He said, listen to me. He said, you ain't gonna find this in the book, son. He was awesome. So he said, choke down on it and give me a 3/4 swing and hang on to it. He said, you'll hit a big fade right around those trees and it'll go right on the green. And I'm sitting there thinking, okay. So he said, open your stance up now. So again, I said, 3/4 swing and hang on to it. I said, okay, I can do that. So I'm setting up here. I haven't done this for a while, so hopefully this won't go too sideways. So again, 3/4. That thing is going out and curving, unbelievable. So I showed this shot to Miss Collins here. In the first year we tried with a driver, she couldn't do it. So we had to go to 3-wood, didn't we? So now let's fast forward 5 years. She hits driver off the deck in the fairway, and now she also very proficient at driver out of the rough, and she can work it. So take it away, Miss Collins.
So I struggled with this shot when Ron first showed it to me because it's not your typical golf shot that you see every day. And I would say probably what made it easier for me was just learning how to shorten that swing. It's not like a regular driver swing. The shorter that you keep the swing, the easier it is to work the ball and have better results from the shot.
And understand, this is designed to hit a big fade around the trees. A little heavy, not bad though.
A little heavy. It's still faded though.
It's still faded. That'll work. Show us that wasn't an accident. That's a pretty tough lie. So there you go. There's your driver off the deck. Takes a little practice, don't it?
It does. A little bit to get proficient.
Takes a lot of practice, but the one thing that I've learned with all my students and with you guys, they've got to have fun. If you're not having fun, if they're not having fun playing the game and trying these crazy shots, then you're going to lose them. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I take her out here and we'll hit flop shots. I'll hit silly shots, and she'll look at me like I got 3 heads, and after 5 or 6 shots, she figures it out. So again, when she gets on a golf course and she's in trouble,
yeah, you have to be willing to try these new things or different things, not your typical shots, because there will be a point in time when you're in a tournament or you're playing that you'll need them, and once you practice them, you'll get the confidence that you can pull it off in a tournament. Or in competition when the scores really matter.
Exactly. So again, have fun no matter what you're doing in the game of golf. Have fun, laugh at yourself. Listen, I'm a pro. I hit bad shots just like everybody else hits bad shots. But my claim to fame is I'll hit 1 bad shot. I better not hit 2, because I know how to fix myself. And that's the biggest thing, but trust me, I hit bad shots, Kelsay hits bad shots. We just laugh at ourselves and go on. The world is not going to end because we hit a bad golf shot. The sun will come up the next day. Sometimes we didn't think that when we were first going, but it will. So have fun with it, and again, hopefully you've learned something from us and you've enjoyed visiting with us. Thank you.